watching or who's not watching. But anyway, we have taken his place as the president because they were already considering the fact that it was going to be like an attack or something. Anyway, so they do the explosion, the bomb explosion. The president dies. A lot of people die. But the real president is technically not alive. Is technically not dead. So they take him to a hotel, to his room, his hotel, which supposedly is very well protected, etc., etc. And then there's a conversation that goes on, and I even literally have it here. Like the advisor of the president says, "Mr. President, we have to act strong." He was pleading for like send an order and execute and bombard like some extremist group, blah blah blah. Like the point is, we have to act strong. We have to prove him. We have to show him that the United States is strong. So we gotta have to bombard them and like kill them all. The president is a little bit more conscious, and he's like, "No, we have to be strong." I don't know if you noticed that. His advisor was like, "Mr. President, we have to act strong." President is like, "No, we have to be strong." They sent us a message because they want us to react. They know our playbook. They are banking on us doing what we always do, attack. We will hit back. We have the world's sympathy right now. Let's honor that. And that's what really got me, man. It's just crazy. Hi, Silva, my bad. Civelli, Paola, Daniel. That's what really got me, man, that how sometimes people around us push us to act strong. They push us to act like the tough, especially us as men. You know, there's a lot of friends, a lot of influence that always is banking on us in the fact like we are tough, so we gotta act tough. Me working in the Men of Nehemiah with many guys, you know, it's like this common denominator, you know, like you have to act strong, you have to act. But in reality, many of these guys, if not all of them, once I get to know them, like, bro, they are like a teddy bear, man. They are like full of love, full of compassion. They cry more than I cry. And so they're like very awesome. Zodo, Brazil. Nice. I'm barely starting to learn some Portuguese. I'm not good at all. Italian, I'm just like halfway there. But anyway, ¿cómo se dice saludo? Pues quién sabe. La cosa que ustedes entienden, los portugueses o brasileños entienden el español. Nosotros no entendemos nada de portugués. You know, you guys can understand this Spanish. We can't understand nothing of Portuguese. But anyway, so the point is that people is always going to push us to act strong. And there's a big difference between acting strong and being strong. You know what I mean? And I guess that's just my thought for today. We don't have to act strong. All we have to do really is just be strong. Interesting. So the point is that there's a concept that I've learned so far, and I apply it with people, you know, in the program and even with myself. Whenever something happens, we have two options. We can either react or respond. If you react, everyone is wired to react. Everyone is wired to react. You get hit, you hit back. Somebody flips you off, you flip them back. That's reaction. That's reaction. Somebody does something wrong to you, you attack back. That's reaction. But something that I've learned is like, bro, you gotta calm down. You gotta chill. And instead of reacting out of emotion, respond. And it's something that my dad puts it this way. He says, never make a decision, never ever make a decision based on emotions or feelings or how you're feeling on that specific moment. If you're arguing with your spouse or a friend, you are 10. If you're angry, you're 10. You are prone to say crap, to say negative stuff, because that's how you're feeling at that point. So he says, and then we make stupid decisions, you know? Whether, let's say you are sad Don't make a decision based on sadness, because later you're gonna regret it. Let's say you are so happy, you're like feeling good, then you go make a decision to buy a brand new car or something that then you can't afford. That I did that, by the way. You're feeling angry. Don't make a decision based on that, because then like, you know what? I don't want to see you ever again. Those words hurt people. So instead of acting strong, instead of reacting, respond. And based on the movie, what's up, brother? Samuel King. You keep changing your name, bro. Anyway, so the movie, they were attacked. The guy was like, we have to act strong. We are the United States of America. We have to prove them. President was like, nah, bro, we have to prove nothing. We are strong. We have to be strong. And because we are strong, we don't have to prove anything to anyone. We know who we are. Same thing you. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. You don't have to prove how tough you are, or how rich you are, or how well educated you are. Nothing. Nothing. You don't have to act. That's the problem with many of us. We act like we are something that we are not. And even if you are, and that's where even it gets more tricky. Because if you are, then you're not acting. You are just being. We are human beings, not human doings. And we're so focused on doing something to prove people something, to prove them wrong. Somebody does you wrong. Me, man. Sometimes I'm on the street. Some cars try to race me. I mean, I have a sports car. They try to race me, and then I'm like, ugh, I have to prove him something. You know, I go like, ugh. And I gotta say, sometimes I do it. But then I'm like, bro, I have a fast car. I don't have to prove anything to anybody. I know that I am fast, so I don't have to do anything. So, man, especially if you do it to prove something to someone, whether you love them or not, whether they're special to you or not, just remember, bro, you have nothing to prove to anyone. You make decisions. If you react, then you make quick decisions, not thinking about it. So first, let's cool down, think about it, and then respond instead of reacting. Jesus put it this way. If somebody punch you in the face, this is my version, somebody punch you in the face, tell him to punch you again, you know. That is how you cool down, respond. I mean, I'm not saying, I'm not even going to get technically about theology, but the point is that if somebody slap you, somebody punch you in the face, says turn the other cheek. That is how you respond. If somebody slap you in the face, if somebody punch you in the face, reaction is punching back. And now you get yourself into big trouble. And so now everything is going to be messy, you know. Responding is like, Jesus is like, you know, give the other cheek. They punch you on this side, give the other one. It makes no sense, but the idea is like, dude, you got the option to respond. You don't have to prove how tough you are. Sometimes they call you names. Sometimes they tell you something that is even a lie, and then we tend to just like, oh, I'm gonna prove it. Like, that's not true. And that's the tricky part, because if it's not true, why even bother? You know, ignorance is contagious, and ignorance leads you to react, not respond. That's a big difference, and that's my main point of this video, man. In life, whenever you're faced with situations, whether negative or positive, instead of reacting out of your own emotion, how about just cool down, think about it, be rational, and then respond. You know what I mean? Somebody calls you out a name. Somebody says a lie about your girl. Somebody tells you a mess about your mom. What are you going to do? Just react and just say it back like a child? Your mama so fat. Oh, yeah, your mama so fat. Nothing. I mean, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Instead of reacting, respond. Think about it. Use your brain. Use your mind. Cool down. If you're mad, if you're in a strong emotion, don't make any decisions. That's what happens with a lot of couples. You know, they get mad, they get upset. And I'm saying this because I myself been through a divorce, so I understand how this works. You know, you were mad at the moment, you're discussing, and then you say stuff that later you regret. But what happened? You didn't think about it. You didn't respond. You just reacted at the moment. Like, you tell me something mean, I'm going to tell you something meaner. Come on. You have nothing to prove, man. Like that movie, Vantage Point. The guy was trying to make the president to prove something. We have to act strong. He said, nope. We have to be strong. And that's the thing. You already are strong. You don't have to act like you're strong. And that's actually also the other side. If you're not strong, if you're feeling weak at this point, if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling down, then so be it. Be it. You don't have to prove like, oh, I'm strong. I'm going to prove everybody like my enemies. Bro, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling sad, then enjoy that sadness. Not enjoy it, but like live through it. Go through it. You know, give yourself some time to heal. At the same time, if you're so excited and everyone in the room is so mad, you don't have to act like you're mad. No, you just be. That's the beautiful thing that God allows us to do, or be. To be. Not to fake it, not to act, not to prove anything, but just be. Jesus was him. And he pissed a lot of people off. So that's the same thing with us. Whenever you start being, you're gonna piss a lot of people off. Like you're just gonna get pissed off, and that's okay, as long as you're being. Remember, you're a human being, not a human doing. And something that I want to finish with: be loved. You are the beloved of God. You are the beloved. You're the beloved. All you have to do is be loved. You don't have to prove nothing to your parents. You don't have nothing to prove to anybody, to God especially. And I say this, if you want to compete, if you want someone to prove something to, prove it to yourself. This is still a little bit not a good idea, but don't focus on other people. Don't focus on other people, because then they're going to dictate your life, and that's sad. Just look in the mirror. Look at that person in the mirror and just be better than yesterday, than that person in the mirror. So if you want to be in competition with yourself. But again, respond. Don't lose your life. Don't lose your head. Don't lose your time trying to be something that you're not. You don't have to act strong. You just have to be. If you're strong, be strong. If you're sad, be sad. If you're depressed, be depressed. That's what many things like, no, you're not depressed, blah, blah, blah. No, if you're depressed, you're depressed. I've learned this with alcoholics. I've learned this with addicts here at the program. They have to admit their mess. They have to admit their addiction. They have to admit what they are going through in order to be helped, in order to improve, in order to come out of it. We can't come out of something if we are living in a virtual reality, creating something that is not real. And then we're creating an identity that is false. And I know, because I did that in the past. I created an identity, a fake identity around myself, a lie, and then I started to believe it. You know what I mean? Like, whoa, it gets so tough and tricky. So anyway, you don't have to act strong. I said this for like the 5th time. That's okay. If you're just tuning in, you don't have to act strong. You just have to be strong. If you are strong, just be. You don't have to prove anything. You don't have to do anything that you're not. Yeah, anything that you're not. Sally. Anyways, gotta go. I'm gonna start driving. So I have my friend Raul right there. Let me actually wait. Can I zoom in? Nope, I guess I can't. Oh, I guess I can. Never mind. Anyways, guys, have a great day. Remember, you don't have to act strong. You don't have to pretend something you're not. To be something you're not, you just gotta be. Be yourself. You are loved. Then so be it. Be loved. Ooh. Have a great evening on this Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Where are my glasses? Right here. Oh, yes. Did I show you we have snow, man? You probably saw my video yesterday. If you didn't, well, you didn't. But anyway, we still got a lot of snow left. Yup. Anyway, it's so easy to try and pretend something that we're not, but social media really don't help. But hey, this is me. This is raw. I just tell you what it is, being transparent. I have a lot of mess ups. I'm not perfect, but guess what? I found, or I would say, yeah, I found Jesus. Jesus found me. He rescued me from that fake reality, and now I enjoy every freaking day of my life. A lot of people get offended with things that I do. That's, you know what? I'm living my life. And I love it. I know that I am pleasing to God, not because of what I do, but because of who I am. I'm a child of God. I am the beloved of Christ. That's it. You are too. So, just be. See ya.